Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Darkpool Algo, and thanks for joining me on another weekend watch list building session. Today is Sunday, September 26th, 2021, and it is going to be a very bullish week. After last week, where things were kind of rocky and then took off towards the end, we have got a bunch of stocks that are expected to make a larger than normal move this week. Lots of support and resistance, and this is going to be a little bit longer watch list than I normally do. I'm going to try to get, what do I have at? Eight or nine tickers. I'm going to try to get all of these taken care of for you. Don't fret though. I'm going to go ahead and drop some chapters in this so that you can skip forward to the stocks that you're most interested in. Okay. With that being said, we're going to be using the Smart Money Dark Pool and Block Trade algorithm software provided by those traders over at Flow Trade. If you haven't got a free trial yet, or you haven't signed up, there's a link in the description of this video. Make sure you check it out. You too can see what's happening in the market before the market reacts to it. So with that being said, all I ask in return is you hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications so that you can share it with your friends, families, neighbors, coworkers, pets, everybody. Okay. Quick intro and we'll get back and we'll jump right into it. See you soon. All right, welcome back. So I've been doing a lot of videos lately for influential traders. I'm super thrilled about this project, kind of a little personal project of mine. I definitely want to just, show appreciation to the people that have affected me positively in the stock market. So check those out. There's a playlist created specifically for it. And if you know of any traders that you might want to nominate for me to do a little deep dive on, I will more than likely review them if you send me a message or leave a comment in the comment section below. So what you see in front of you is the Flow Trade interface. And really quickly, if this is the first time you've watched one of my videos, I'm going to run through what all of these indicators mean. Okay. The purple line that you see, that is the regular block trade, right? White bars are price action. If you see me draw a blue horizontal line, that is a dark pool block trade. Red represents regular block trades. And if I draw a white line, that means that it's party time in Miami or Dubai. If you're that kind of world traveler, shout out to Laz. No, but I'm going to be having somebody from Dubai checking in on my morning stream, which if you didn't know, I stream every morning, Monday through Friday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So the white line is where there's a regular block trade and a dark pool level that are so close to each other that I can't separate them out. I've found that those have been major areas of influx in the algorithm as well as price action. So if you see the white line on the screen, make sure you pay attention to it, maybe note it, mark it up on your charts. Okay. We've got, what is that? 10 tickers, 9 tickers, 8 or 9 tickers to go through. Those include BILI, Draftkings, EA Sports, FSLR, JD, NTES, Pinduoduo, WB, and Zoom. Now, the total list is probably like 20 or 25. Actually, the total list is more like 60. I've whittled those down to stocks that have weekly expirations because I like to play those. And these are the ones that I believe may have a greater than expected chance of making a large move. So there's some in here like Lemonade, Spotify, Freeport McMoran, XPEV, Stars, Eli Lilly. Like there's a Baba. There's a bunch that have shown up on the scanner. But I feel like we're going to be doing a little bit of rotation out of like large caps into more of smaller cap growth stocks. So we'll just check it out. As always, just play the chart in front of you and none of this financial advice. So we're going to jump right into it. We've got BILI up here in the upper left-hand corner. I use approximately the last 10 days for block trades. I feel like those are the most important. So as you can see, we've got nice, strong bullish divergence on BILI. The algo is continuing to make an it's been net buying for the last little while. A little concerned that it's not continuing to make higher highs and higher lows. However, this could be a little bit of a cup and handle forming. So we would look to just keep an eye on BILI. BILI is very gappy, just so you know. There'll be very little movement and then it'll gap up, or there'll be very little movement and it'll gap down. So just be aware of how that stock has a tendency to move. Keep an eye on the algo. It looks like it's a little curled down here. And it looks like we're in a consolidation pattern. Okay. So as long as the algo curls back up and continues to move on, I think that we can get BILI to, right, continue to make its uptrend. We do have some dark pulse levels here, 73 and 73.34. Those are going to be initial targets. Then we start trying to take out previous highs. Okay, moving on to Draftkings. Now, Draftkings may look bullish, or excuse me, bearish, where the algo is pointing down and so is price action. I put Draftkings on because it's got a mix of things. One, it's a pretty significant levels of support, and the algo has an opportunity to turn back around. It's kind of just trading with price action right now, so we may be early on this one. So just keep an eye on it, put it on your watch list. Look for any sort of news or events. There's NFL starting up. Draftkings is doing a lot of promotions. They just became legal in Arizona. So what I'm looking for is just it's generally bullish. However, there are, I would like to see a reversal happen here. That would give me a lot more confidence in it, right? Because we are at this major level of support. So, like I said, we may be a little early. Keep an eye out for this wedge breakout, and right over regular block trade support coming in at 5160. All right, I've been talking a lot, so my voice is a little raspy. 5160, and then we've got regular block trades resistance at 5292. We do have a white line area on Draftkings, so let's pay attention to that. 5250, 5245, 5250, right? Major resistance. The great play would be the algo reverses. We get a large move through 53, then I think we can start taking moves back up to 60, 65. What I'm also going to do after I do this this markup on the algorithm, I'm going to go back through, potentially shoot in addition to this video, or looking at price action and maybe some options chains. But since I have so many tickers, I do want to get through these quickly, trying to keep my videos down to 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. I feel like that's pretty manageable by everybody. Yeah, let me know. All right, so EA Sports, this is a very, very bullish stock as far as the algorithm is concerned. It's cup and handle, right? It's taking out its previous support, little wedge breakout. You see it's happening there. So look for the algo to take out its previous algorithm highs. Price action this is a little bit of an interesting support level, right? Excuse me, kind of a cup and handle breakout. We do have dark pull support at 126.73. This stock will move if there's any news on space as well. They do all of the uniforms for the astronauts for the space project, SPCE. Okay, moving on to FSLR, First Solar. So if there's any sort of rotation into value energy stocks, this would be one of my favorites. We've got very recent bullish divergence, right? All of the previous divergences are played out. This is a pretty strong uptrend that we're seeing here, right? The algo usually is more of a 45-degree angle. This is more like an 80. But one thing I wanted to point out here is I want you to see how the algo, come on, grab the right tool. I want you to see how the algo can consolidate and break out. So just trying to educate you on the little nuances of the algo. Looks like a possible double bottom, and depending on where you draw your wedge line, that could be a wedge breakout there, or if you draw it from, yeah, it could be. So just keep an eye on this previous lows for that breakout and continuation onto the upside. I do like how the algo is just right. It's pretty much vertical, and it's broken through its previous resistance and support levels. Okay, moving on. All right, so we did those four. We're going to look at, so JD came up. It is a Chinese ADR stock, so be aware. Pinduoduo, same kind of deal. So I think WB may be also. So let's just got to be aware of this. Okay, I don't know why NetEase came up on the list. Let's see. What did we miss here? Yeah, I'm gonna have to, maybe NetEase may not make the list. I might have to kick that one off. All right, looking at JD, this is bullish, right? This is just the algos are steady buying, right? Ever since, pretty much since the 8th, right? Let's look at, I mean, it's kind of riding this trend line up, right? took out previous high. All right, so this is bullish in my opinion. We are right at dark pool support resistance. Okay, so we draw, there's our support. I wouldn't call it a wedge breakout. We got some gaps that need to be filled though. This is a kind of a W-shaped, not quite Wu-Tang, but it's close. So just be aware of what's going on with the stock. Dark pool resistance support, that's 74.15. NetEase, what did we miss here? Let me just look at something real quick. I don't know why that made it. Let's see if price action can give us a hint. Stack positive moving averages, reversion to the mean, about a $4 move there. Ooh. All right. I'm going to make a note, and if I have time, I'll come back and do a little more of a deep dive review on NetEase. Sorry, I should be in front of the speaker or the mic here. All right, we're going to skip NetEase for now and replace it with Zoom. Zoomity zoom, zoom, zoom. Sorry, I'm making notes. Zoom. Oh, this is gorgeous. All right, let's do Zoom real quick. So Zoom is, let's see, trading with price action. Divergence occurred on the 22nd, right? Price action's been selling off while the algo's been buying. This is pretty textbook bullish divergence. We have got, rearrange my desk. Let's see. I'm just trying to find the level here that Zoom is doing. So keep an eye on this rising wedge. It's kind of a channel. I would say that's more channelish, right? Those seem to be pretty equal distances apart. This algo does need to curl back up and around, okay? So it could be a 1, 2, 3 Wu-Tang reversal on the algo, possible 1, 2, 3 Wu-Tang reversal on price action, okay? If you don't know what I mean, this is the basic setup here. Price action sells off to support, breaks through previous resistance, comes back down and tests support. And then the third move in this should be a larger than expected move to the upside. We do have dark pool resistance at 277.70, right? Get above that, I think that we can continue on, especially since we've got this pretty decent rising trendline support. Possible wedge breakout, right? Possibly did that on Friday, or getting ready to do it. I wonder if this trend line goes over here too. Yeah, that's pretty juicy there. Okay, that's Zoom. Pinduoduo. When this thing moves, it moves. Okay, it's slow to fade, quick to move. So Pinduoduo, the algo is buying, net buying. Price, let's see, making higher highs, higher lows. What else we got here? Let's see if I can find the line for Zoom. It's pretty close. Pretty close. All right, let's see what I did there. Okay, good. All right, so as long as the algo does continue to curl around and move to the upside, we've got potential. Oops, wrong tool. Let's grab this guy. So is this, that's pretty decent trendline support. Looking for the wedge breakout. No real block trades to speak of, so this would be purely price action. Look for it to fill the gap. And then obviously 100 is a psychological level. Be aware of that. All right, Pinduoduo. WB. This is generally bullish. Let me see here. It's either generally bullish or it's forming a really nasty head and shoulders. So keep an eye on it. Basically keep an eye on this area here. If it turns back around and moves up and takes out this previous high, then I would consider this definitely bullish. We do have a gap to fill and stair step our way back up to around 55, right? So this would be another wedge breakout. Excuse me. All right, that was WB. WB is Weibo, I think. And this looks like a pretty significant shelf right there. There and here. And here too. So watch those shelves, stair step up, keep an eye on it. Maybe a little early. Algo may need to develop a little bit more. Okay. So I just did 8 stocks for the algorithm. I'm going to grab a drink real quick and get this video wrapped up. Then I may do a second part. And so you may have 2 videos to watch. Sorry, but that may just be the way we have to do it. Thanks for joining me. My name is Algo. I'm here every morning, Monday through Friday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So we stream for about 45 minutes before the open. We find stocks that are moving overnight. It's a great time. So join us there. You can find me at youtube.com/darkpoolalgo. Hit me up on social at darkpoolalgo. And if you haven't signed up for our weekly watch list yet, go to darkpoolcharts.com. Get your free trial at Follow Trade while you're there and sign up for the free 50 free weekend watch list. All right. We'll see y'all soon. Thanks for joining me.